There have been many times in my teaching career when a student comes up to me and says, I did it. I read the whole book. Finished. And I say, oh, that's great. I haven't read that book. Tell me about it. And then the student says, I remember, I read it, I swear, but I just can't remember anything from it. Happens a lot. Students, when we read, we cannot read like Teflon. Teflon is a material that's very smooth and slick, and nothing sticks to it. When you read like Teflon, the words just fall off. You don't really absorb them. They don't stick to you. You don't think of them or remember them. If you've gone through every page in a book, and by the last page you close that book, and you can't remember something that you read from that book, then you really haven't read the book. It's all in the details. Now let's start mining, let's start searching deep within books for details. Starting with the next chapter in The Tiger Rising. All right, let's mine for some details here. Let's really search. Chapter 14. The cage was made out of rusted chain link fence. There was a wood board that served as a roof, and there was a chain link door that was locked tight with 3 padlocks. Inside the cage, the tiger was still pacing back and forth, just as he had been the last time Rob saw him, as if he had never stopped pacing, or as if Rob had never gone away. Oh, said Sistine in the same voice that she had used when she saw Rob's carvings. He's beautiful. Don't get too close, Rob ordered. He might not like it if you stand too close. But the tiger ignored them. He concentrated on pacing. He was so enormous and bright that it was hard to look directly at him. It's just like the poem says, Sistine breathed. What? Said Rob. That poem. The one that goes, Tiger, tiger, burning bright, in the forests of the night. That poem. It's just like that. He burns bright. Oh, said Rob. He nodded. He liked the fierce and beautiful way the words sounded. Just as he was getting ready to ask Sistine to say them again, she whirled around and faced him. What's he doing way out here? She demanded. Rob shrugged. I don't know, he said. He's Beauchamp's, I guess. Beauchamp's what? Said Sistine. His pet? I don't know, said Rob. I just like looking at him. Maybe Beauchamp does, too. Maybe he just likes to come out here and look at him. That's selfish, said Sistine. Rob shrugged. This isn't right for the tiger to be in a cage. It's not right. We can't do nothing about it, Rob said. We could let him go, Sistine said. We could set him free. She put her hands on her hips. It was a gesture that Rob had already come to recognize and be wary of. You can't, he said. There's all them locks. We can saw through them. Nah, said Rob. The mere thought of letting the tiger go made his legs itch like crazy. We have to set him free, Sistine said, her voice loud and certain. Nuh-uh, said Rob. It ain't our tiger to let go. It's our tiger to save, Sistine said fiercely. The tiger stopped pacing. He pricked his ears back and forth, looking somewhere past Sistine and Rob. Shh, said Rob. The tiger cocked his head. All 3 of them listened. It's a car, said Rob. A car's coming. It's Beauchamp. We got to go. Come on. He grabbed her hand and pulled her into the woods. She ran with him. She let him hold onto her hand. It was an impossibly small and bony hand, as delicate as the skeleton of a baby bird. They ran together, and Rob felt his heart move inside him, not from fear or exertion, but from something else. It was as if his soul had grown and was pushing everything up higher in his body. It was an oddly familiar feeling, but he couldn't remember what it was called. "Is he behind us?" Sistine asked, breathlessly. Rob shrugged. It was hard to move his shoulders up and down and keep hold of Sistine's hand at the same time. Sistine said, "Stop shrugging your shoulders at me. I hate it. I hate the way you shrug all the time." And that made Rob remember Willie Mae saying that when he shrugged, he looked like a skinny bird trying to fly. It struck him as funny now. He laughed out loud at the thought of it, and without asking him what he was laughing about, without dropping his hand, without stopping, Sistine laughed too. Then Rob remembered the name of the feeling that was pushing up inside him, filling him full to overflowing. It was happiness. That was what it was called. Now, there were a lot of details in that chapter. There always are. They're always there. But we have to know what to do with them. We have to know how to realize if they're really important details or less important. No matter what, they're great to visualize and make the movie in our mind. When we have details that we can read and understand, the details make the book come to life. Your job is, for this chapter, I want you to pick just 2 details. I need you to write a sentence each describing the detail. Tell what it was. If you're describing the detail about the tiger and the detail about maybe the 3 padlocks on the tiger's cage, you need to tell that. Then, for each of those details, you need to decide why you think it's important. Why are the details that you chose really valuable details? Maybe they'll help us to understand something. Maybe your details will help us to predict about something or learn about something new in the book. So I'm going to give you a chance now to try this on your own before I talk to you more about it. All right? Best of luck.